What's up, YouTube? This is my 1991 Ford Bronco. It's got the 300 inline-six with a 5-speed manual. It's a little bit of a project, but she's got good bones. I paid $1,000 for it running and driving a couple of years ago. I've had it parked for about a year just because my ECM has went out, and I have tried to decide if I was just gonna buy a remanufactured one or go with a Mega Squirt. But I think just for the time being, I'm going to order. I think I've decided just to order a new one. As you can see, a little bit of a project, but I mean, it was $1,000, so you know, can't really complain too much about that. Not real big on the paint job somebody did to it with a rattle can. I plan on trying to redo some of that, much of it as I can, anyways. I got some new-ish seats for it that are better conditioned than these. And I got to do a little fixing on the floorboard. Somebody ripped through the floorboards on it, and they did something to the seats. I'm not real sure what they ended up doing, but I've got a tailgate for it that I need to do a little repair right there. Kind of got some of that normal rust that they get. Got a pretty good little dent right there that I got to fix, but that's in the future project. As you can see, this driver's side seat was kind of hobbled. I literally have no idea what has been done to it, but missing a few interior parts here and there, but I've got them. But overall, I mean, it's got good bones, pretty good condition. I've got pretty big plans for this. Plan on making it to kind of maybe a overlanding camping rig, something like that. But we'll just kind of see where. We'll just kind of have to see just where it goes. But need some different rims for it. It's got some kind of universal 17-inch rims on the back and some 5-lug 17s on the front. I'd really like to go back with 15s. Just need to find some stock. I'd like the stock tires that came, or rims that came on this, with some big 15-inch tires. But anyway, so that's the Bronco. A couple of weeks ago I went and I got me a bunch of parts. I got a really good deal. Got a cab, new hood, really good dashboard, front clip, all the plastic pieces that I could want for it. They are not in it currently. They're already taken loose, and they are actually in my daily driver right there. But yeah, so I'm going to start trying to strip out the dashboard on this one, because mine has got some stuff that's broken. I just didn't really want to try and fix it whenever I had the dashboard that I could pull out of this cab. The cab is an 88. So anyways, yeah, I'll try and do a little videoing while I'm pulling the dashboard out. I've never done it before, so it'll be kind of a learning experience. So anyways, if y'all are interested in seeing my project as it goes along, just follow along. All right, so here's the interior of the this cab. As you can see, it's in quite a bit better condition than what's in my Bronco. So I've already got this piece pulled off. This is probably the only piece that I'm not going to be able to use off of this rig for my Bronco, simply because of it's got the fuel switch instead of the rear window switch, and my Bronco has got the rear window defroster, so there's probably not any way that I can make that work. I'll just have to see, though. I don't know, maybe if I can cut that out and graft the piece in from the Bronco. I'm not sure. I'll just have to look and see, but if not, I will probably just have that up for sale. But so the next piece that I'm about to work on getting off is going to be this. This piece is already pulled off whenever I picked up the cab, and the climate control was already pulled out. But I already have this trim piece. It was already pulled off. But anyway, so I'm going to work on getting the dash, the bezels off, and maybe the instrument cluster, the radio, all that. And then I am going to work on getting the dash loose. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, so I got the steering wheel out. You don't, from some of the videos I've seen, you don't have to pull the steering wheel, but I did because I just wanted it out. My dad has a 89 that he's wanting that steering column for, so but to pull the steering wheel out, it's just those 2 bolts right there, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down there, and then the whole thing will just slide right out. I've got this side of the dash loose. There is 2 bolts right there that run up through the bottom. There is one right there that comes out, and then there is a stud right there that's just got a nut that comes off. So this side is loose, as you can see. I'm going to probably pull this trim off because it looks like it has to come off, and then I will work on getting that other side loose, and then I'll have to get the wiring plug harness loose from the firewall, and then we will go from there. But coming right along. I wish I was gonna try and video, but it's kind of hard to do this one-handed, and so but I'll just as I get stuff taken loose, I will update. Alrighty, I got the dash out. Yeah, there's just a bunch of wires and everything to unplug. I don't know, pretty sure the harness on this is not compatible with my Bronco, so if I pull the harness or pull the dash on my Bronco, I will have to I'll swap the harness over. But it was fairly easy. There's a bolt right there that you have to take out. There's one over there on the other side that matches this one. And then as far as that goes, as long as you get these bolts on the bottom taken loose, and then there's 4 screws on the top, that's a T20 Torx. It should just slide right out. Just make sure you got everything unplugged, make sure you got all the HVAC control wires pulled loose, and the engine harness plug is pulled loose. But as y'all can see, there's the interior without the dash. So, and there's steering column. So the next thing I'm gonna start pulling off is the interior trim, headliner, all that. I'm gonna see if the headliner will work in my Bronco. If not, I may try and sell it. I don't know. But anyways, so yeah, that's that's the progress so far. So anyways, I'm just gonna keep pulling stuff off. So anyways, alrighty. So a couple months, many weeks later, it is it's winter time in the part of Texas that I am from. I got a bunch of stuff stripped out of that cab that I had, and I was perusing Facebook Marketplace, just kind of trying to see what parts I could find for my Bronco, and I come across a pretty good deal that I couldn't really say no to, that has a bunch of stuff that I can use. Came and picked it up today. As y'all can tell, it's got a little dark, but so I will show y'all, and forgive the poor camera quality. I don't have, until I kind of see if this YouTube thing is gonna take off, I'm just been using my phone. So so yeah, let me back my camera, or flip my camera up, and I'll show y'all what I got. I got a 88 F-150 extended cab long bed. It come from Michigan, so it's got some rust. The front clip is actually not bad, but you know, it's got the rust and some of the normal rust belt truck areas. Pretty good tailgate, really. It needs to be rebuilt, but you know, I paid $100 for this. The guy had already pulled the engine, transmission, transfer case, all that, which I didn't really need any of that. But main thing I was interested in was the door panels. That was really all I wanted off of it. But the guy told me that if I brought him $100 and a trailer, he would just let me have the rest of the body. And so I'm gonna strip off the good parts here in a couple of weekends, maybe next weekend, I'm not sure yet. I'll make a video whenever I do that, but I'm gonna strip the good parts off of it, And the stuff I can't use on the Bronco, I'm going to sell. Or attempt to anyways, but door panels are good. It's got lots of really good stuff in the interior. And the main thing that has kind of kept this thing from being on the road is, I don't know if y'all can tell just real good, but the frame is broken in half. Right there you can see it. It's pulled together a lot better than it was before we got it loaded on this trailer, because we've got it strapped down. But it's it's kind of sketchy, but yeah, it's we're staying with some family tonight, and we're going to head home tomorrow, which will be a Sunday. I don't know exactly when I'm going to get this video posted, but yeah, you can see where that frame's busted. I mean, it's just a bunch of stuff that's rusted on. I mean, it's flaking off, so it's probably not worth saving. I mean, most of the cab maybe, but I'll probably pull the back glass out. You know, all the glass is good in it. I didn't look real close at the windshield, but I think it's good. It might be worth trying to pull out and keep from breaking, reuse, you know. Bumper looks good until you kind of get up close to it. The front bumper's got some rust, so it's not just real great. Back bumper is in like almost perfect condition. In fact, I guess he kept the back bumper for himself, which is not too big a deal. I wasn't really interested in it. Hood, I believe, is straight, so I'll probably use that on the Bronco. So yeah, like I said, it was a deal that I really couldn't pass up. So I mean, $100, and I can get back probably at least that, and scrap came with clean title, and then parts that I sell, stuff like that. So yeah, just kind of a quick update on my videos that I made a couple months ago. I think it was in the summer when I made those. So I'm gonna add this to those and just kind of try and make it kind of a longer video. But yeah, gonna pull it home with my trusty 7.3, and yeah, we'll go from there. So kind of excited. It's a shame the body is rotted out and the frame is crusty. I mean, if it wasn't for that, I'd consider rebuilding it and flipping it, you know, selling it. But I don't know, I don't really have the money or funds to do that, so I'm just gonna probably strip off what I need. And so, like I said, maybe try and sell the rest. But anyways, let me see if I can kind of get up here and show y'all the interior. It's pretty nice, really, still. I mean, can't see much. The glass is kind of dirty, but can't really get the doors open yet to show y'all the inside. But you can see the front. Steering wheel, I think that's, from what I've seen, that's kind of normal on these bricks. But I've kind of watched some videos of how to recover them, so I may try and recover. Seats are fairly okay. Driver's seat needs new foam. Passenger side, I can't really get in a good spot to show y'all, but the passenger side just needs recovered. Door panels are in like perfect condition, which is the main reason. I was just gonna give the guy $100 for the door panels and call it good, and then he offered me the whole thing. So, but yeah, I mean, top of the cab's good. So we're got a lot of parts on it that I can use. Reservoir I can use on the Bronco. Cruise control module looks good. All the vacuum stuff, I'm gonna try and reuse that on the Bronco. Brake booster, I may keep that. The master cylinder looks good. So yeah, we'll go from there. Mirrors are good. Doors are a little crusty, I believe. Actually, this door is pretty good. It's just got some dents. I might be able to pop those out, I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with what I got. He was going to keep the front clip, and he decided he didn't want to pull it off, so he let me have the front clip too. The grill a little busted, but the headlights are good. The front valance rock deflector, whatever you want to call it's good. Passenger side fender's good, other than that little dent up there. Little rust on this one, but it could be patched, I think. So yeah, I think for $100 it ain't too bad. So yeah, we'll It's gonna be good. I have a lot of parts I can use, and it would be nice if that headliner, I know the headliner of a regular cab won't work. I'm going to see if maybe the headliner in an extended cab will work in the Bronco. It's sagging a little bit, I think, but I might can get it stuck back up, and I'll get some dye, and because I'm going to return the interior of my Bronco to red. I think I may have already said that in one of the previous clips that I filmed, but if I didn't, that's what the plan is. So if I can get the headliner to stick back up, I'm probably just going to get some dye, some color bond or something from LMC, or maybe check out and see what some of the auto parts stores have, and see if I can find a red close enough to the one I want. I kind of want that dark red that Ford used in the 90s. I believe they called it maybe ruby red, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. That's what I've heard a lot of people call it. I just can't remember what the official Ford name was for it. But anyways, so yeah, just a little quick update. I may either, if I go get to where I can get into the interior to strip everything, I may make a video on, may make that part of the clips I've already recorded and put together, or I may make that its own video. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see when we get to that point. So anyways, if this is the last part that I add to those other clips I filmed, then I will see y'all in the next part, and if not, then I'll see y'all whenever I get around to stripping the interior. All right, see y'all later. Alrighty, everyone, it's a couple days later. I got it home. I had to jack the front end up just a little bit more so I can get the doors open. Had to jack the rear end up just a little bit. Did not video how I did that because it was not just exactly the safest thing, and I figured YouTube would not be real happy with it, so I just didn't film it. But I got a door panel off yesterday after I kind of got it where I could get into it. Got a good back glass I'm going to pull. Right now I'm going to try and see if I can get the seats out, or at least this one out tonight. I'm kind of losing daylight pretty quickly. Plus I think it's supposed to start raining here in a little while, so yeah. So I'm going to try and see if I can get the seats out. I'm going to see if I can figure out a good way to, actually I've got my impact so I can do it one-handed. And I'm wearing gloves because there's lots of rat and mouse crap everywhere, and I kind of don't want to get the hantavirus. So, and yes, I know that this is not a proper Milwaukee impact for this job, but it's what I have, so we're just gonna go with that until I can afford to get one. Been wanting one, but just can't afford it right now. So anyways, yeah, let me get my drill going in the right direction and see if we can get this bolt out. Okay, that went pretty good. Do number 2. Both of these back ones went really good, so that kind of gives me hope. What I'm kind of planning on doing is cutting the floorboards out of this to put into the Bronco, because these are the same floorboards, or the way the seats mount are the same, and I need the floorboards in mind, because I think in one of the previous clips I think I showed that the floorboards are kind of messed up. So that's kind of what I expected for these front ones, because these are actual bolts. Let's see if I can. Okay, well, evidently this impact doesn't have quite what it needs, so we'll get the ratchet and see if I can do it with the ratchet. At least see if I can at least get it broke loose. A little more torque. Or actually I should say leverage than the drill has. So let's see what I can do. Let's see if I can prop it all up here where I can see a little bit better. Okay. Get the old extension off, and let's see what we can do. Okay, that one's loose. That's a good sign. If I had a proper Milwaukee impact for this, then it would have done it. I don't have one yet. Been wanting one for a while. Just really haven't had the extra money to spend on one. Wow, that one is a lot tighter. Let me get at a different angle on it. Okay, that one is kind of loose. Wow. Let me see if now that I got it kind of broke loose a little bit. I bet this side will come loose now. See if y'all can still see. Not very good. I can't see this real well. Okay, I got that side loose. Let's see if I can get this side loose now. Nope. Back to the old ratchet. And by the way, for anybody wondering, 15 millimeter is what the bolts in these brick nose are. I'm not sure, I can't recall what they are in other year models, but on these, and at least on these style seats, they are 15 millimeter. So and also, don't make fun of my heart tools. I did not buy these for myself. They were a Christmas present from a friend. And just like that, I think I can get it the rest of the way out with the impact. And that will have this driver's side loose. And that is a loose seat. She sure did not want to come loose. It doesn't surprise me. It's I was told when I bought it, it was come from Michigan, but I think it was, maybe he misspoke and meant Missouri, because that's what that, I'm assuming that's a Missouri registration sticker. As you can see, ours here in Texas are a little bit different, but so I'm assuming that that's a Missouri registration. Anyways, so yeah, this as you can see, the driver's side is loose. So I'm gonna see if I can get the door prop back open, and I'm gonna see if I can get this thing out by myself. Get down without hurting myself. Oh, okay. Well, there's my screwdriver, and I don't think that's very safe, so I'm going to set y'all down real quick and see if I can prop y'all up at an angle where you can see me. And I'm going to just put a ratchet strap on this door. Let's see. Let me flip the camera. We're going to lose a little light, but I'll flip the... And again, sorry for the poor quality. I'm just using my phone until I kind of figure out if this YouTube thing is gonna go anywhere. And if it does, then I'll start. I'll get a better camera for you so I can make better quality videos for y'all. Okay, my camera kind of, or my predetermined amount of recording went bye-bye. Anyways, I got the door ratchet strapped, and I was saying that if this YouTube thing kind of takes off, I plan on getting a better camera so I can make better quality videos. Because it's been kind of a dream of mine to do YouTube for a little bit, or at least do a little bit automotive. I like watching the guys like Vice Grip, Garage, Speed Bump, Junkyard Digs, Weston Chaplin, you know, kind of some of them guys, and I kind of like watching the TFL fast, you know, the fast lane truck, stuff like that. So if I can make some videos that are kind of, you know, halfway as entertaining as those guys, and you know, maybe get big doing it, and the hope is maybe, I mean, I don't plan on making it my whole career, but you know, I'd like to get big enough where I can make a little extra money at it to kind of fund my projects. But anyways, so yeah, so yeah, seat is out, or not out but loose. Gonna see if I can get it up by myself. So let's see. Okay, due to some user error on my end, I lost some footage. But anyway, so I took this seal plate off. So I'm going to look at the floorboards and see what condition they are in up top. So I got the floorboards off. The kick panel had to come off. Pretty easy. One hole right there for this little clip right here, and then my footage that I just, due to user error, lost. Said be very, very careful when you take this out, because outside of going to a junkyard, cannot find these anymore. So you have to go to a junkyard to find them, or find somebody that'd be willing to part with them. And then these clips here are replaceable. From my understanding, they do make these. In fact, I think you can go to an auto parts store and get a bag of the body panel clips that match these. So anyway, so that's out. So now we're going to see if we can get the carpet pulled back enough to see what the floorboards look like. So kind of a grand reveal. Hopefully I can get it pulled back just enough to see what this driver's side looks like. Oh man, ooh, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. A little rust around the seat bolt holes. A little bit bubbling up through right there. But so far, everything is looking good. I'm not sure what that is. I have not seen that. Maybe, I don't know. Seat stud comes through it, so maybe it's like a reinforcement for the floor right there. I'm not real sure, but man, yeah, they are looking, yeah, they're looking good. A little bit of rust bubbling through, nothing major. I think I can probably take a wire wheel, clean that up, and use some Pour 15 or something. Yeah, so far very happy with how the floor pans are looking. Probably going to get the passenger side next. I have run out of daylight, so, and it's also time for supper, so I'm gonna go in and eat. So this is where I'm going to let off for the night. So yeah, hopefully I'm gonna try and get back to it tomorrow after I get off work, as long as I get off before the sun goes down. So anyways, yeah, we'll see y'all next time. Alrighty guys, that'll do it for tonight, or this video I should say. But yeah, didn't get quite as much done as I was hoping to tonight on, or this evening I should say, on this on getting parts out of this cab, but I will also work a full-time job, so I kind of have to balance this stuff with work life and then wife and kids and stuff like that. So, you know, balancing everything, still spending time with them, you know, going to work and all that. But I don't know when this video is going up quite yet, but probably soon. And then whenever I get around to stripping the rest of the stuff out of the cab, I will probably do a video on that, probably a longer video, I think. I'm not sure yet. That's kind of the thought right now. Probably gonna end up being about as long as this one, give or take. I'm not sure yet. But anyways, so if y'all like, I mean, this is my first video. If y'all like it, if y'all think y'all want to keep watching my content and kind of follow along as I, you know, do stuff like this, work on the Bronco. I've got a 1979 F-150 that I'm wanting to work on eventually with a 460. It's my first vehicle. I want to get it back up and running, so if y'all want to follow along and, you know, kind of watch whenever I get to doing that, I would love to have y'all watch. So just, you know, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. And I also want to say that I know that I mentioned Milwaukee and Hart Tools. I mean, it kind of goes without saying, but I'm not sponsored. Obviously, you know, new channel, first video. Be kind of fishy if I already had sponsors, so, you know. But anyways, like I said, yeah, just comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if y'all like my video content so far. Like I said, I know it's my first video, hard to tell, but other than that, I am out here. See y'all in the next one. All right, bye.